Oh, okay. Okay, I got it.
You're safe, but just in case. Yeah, I think the mount idea. Go and we do a quick head count half hour, like an hour into it.
And we can bring it.
I'll do when you're done.
Sure.
Are you ready? Are you doing?
Huh?
Yeah. Yeah, that's easy for them. This one.
Which when you talk graduation
Same day.
certificate.
No, Aranget also graduated.
Right, correct, yeah, right.
That's right.
Yes, went very well.
Yeah.
Yeah, we missed you though.
I know. But same day I can do both.
Right, I understand.
I don't want to mess up. Cannot find it. Hard to find the people.
Yeah, correct. Yeah, this guy was good.
How good?
And, decent, I would say.
Oh, good. Okay, as long as you're happy, that's good. Oh, they have more going. Oh, that good. Yeah.
Oh.
No. That's right.
Oh, hey. How you doing?
Good.
We can put the sign to light. Really, you could not have it around. As well backstage they might have it. On the dress room, on the room, maybe you can help.
Actually, we're looking for
எங்க யாரையும் காணோம் லட்சுமி மீனா
இப்போ ஆளே மாறி போயிட்டேன் அப்போ நம்ம மாதிரி
இல்லையா நான் ஈஸியாக கண்டுபிடிச்சிட்டேன்
தெரியல
வெள்ள முடி நிறைய இருக்கு. நீங்க உள்ள போயாலும் உட்காருங்களா?
ஆமா ஆமா உள்ள போறோம் அது தாங்குமா
விழுந்து
ஒன்னாதான்
that works, so we should just do it.
எத்தனை நேரம்
போட்டு எடுக்கிற வரைக்கும் open பண்ண போடுங்க. அதுக்கப்புறம் then Ravi will take ownership. We're trying to see, she's figured out a way to put the
Oh, good.
then we can
పర్వాలేదు ఈ పక్కన ఒక్కరో ఈ పక్కన
ॐ तदेव रग्नं सुदिनं तदेव ताराबलं चन्द्रबलं तदेव विद्याबलं दैवबलं तदेव लक्ष्मीपदे तें ह्रीं स्मरामि गौरीपदे तें ह्रीं स्मरामि ध्रुवन्ते राजा वरुणो ध्रुवं देवो बृहस्पतिः ध्रुवन्त इन्द्रश्चाग्निश्च राष्ट्रं धारयतां ध्रुवम् देवीं वाचमदनीं तदेवाः तां विश्वरूपा पशवो वदन्ति सा नो मन्त्रे शमोद्यन्दुहाना धेनुर्वागस्मानुपसुश्रुतैतो सुमुहूर्तोऽस्तु नमः सभाभ्यः सभापतिभ्यश्च वो नमः सर्वेभ्यो महागणेभ्यो नमः देवताह्वानलाञ्छनं दीघण्टानादं कृत्वा सुमुखश्चैकदन्तश्च कपिलोकचकर्णकः लम्बोदरस्य विकटो विघ्नराजो गणाधिपः सोमकेतुर्गणाध्यक्षपालचन्द्रो गजाननः द्वादशैतानि नामानि स्फुटे शून्यादपि विद्यारम्भे विवाहे च प्रवेशे निर्जवे तथा सङ्ग्रामे सर्वकार्येषु विघ्नस्तस्य जायते शुक्लां वरदं विष्णुं शशिवर्णं चतुर्भुजं प्रसन्नवदनं ध्यायेत् सर्वविघ्नोपशान्तये प्राणानान्यवतुः
He's here. Come closer. Come everybody closer. That's it.
शुभे मुहूर्ते अद्य शुभे मुहूर्ते अद्य ब्रह्मणः द्वितीयपरार्धे श्वेतवराह कल्पे वैवस्वता मन्वन्तरे कलियुगे प्रथमपादे क्रौञ्चद्वीपे रमणकवर्षे ऐन्द्रखण्डे अस्मिन्नो वर्तमाने व्यवार्ये चान्द्रमानेनाष्टीमसो शुभकृतनाम संवत्सरे दक्षिणायने ग्रीष्मऋतु आषाढमासे कृष्णपक्षे पञ्चम्यां वासरः वासरस्तु भानुवासरयुक्तायां शुभनक्षत्र शुभयोग शुभकर्ण एवं गुणविशेषणविशिष्टायां शुभतीर्थौ अस्य यजमानस्य अस्माकं सह कुटुम्बानां क्षेम स्थैर्य विजय आयुः आरोग्य ऐश्वर्य अभिवृद्धि अर्थं धर्मार्थ काममोक्ष चतुर्विध फलपुरुषार्थ सिद्ध्यर्थं विशेषेण समस्त सन्मङ्गल प्राप्ति अर्थं मम कुमार्याः भरतनाट्य रंगप्रवेशकाले तिथिवार नक्षत्र योग कर्णैः यो दोषः समजनि तद्दोष परिहारार्थं शिवकामिनी समेत नटराजस्वामी प्रसादेन सकलकार्य दिग्विजय प्राप्ति अर्थं महागणपति पूजा पुरस्सर शिवकामिनी समेत नटराज पूजां करिष्ये मातृभ्यो नमः అందరూ చెప్పండి. మాతృభ్యో నమః, పితృభ్యో నమః, గురుభ్యో నమః, ఆచార్యేభ్యో నమః, ఇష్టదేవతాభ్యో నమః, కులదేవతాభ్యో నమః, గ్రామాది దేవతాభ్యో నమః, సర్వేభ్యో బ్రాహ్మణేభ్యో నమః. ఆరంభముహూర్తస్ముహూర్తోస్తు తదంగకలశారాధనం కరిష్యే. కలశం గంధపుష్పాక్షతైరభ్యర్చ్య హస్తేనాచాద్య కలశస్య ముఖే విష్ణోకంఠే రుద్రసమాశ్రితాః. मूले तत्र स्थितो ब्रह्मा मध्ये मातृगुणा स्मृताः. उक्षोतसागराः सर्वे सप्तद्वीपा वसुन्धरा ऋग्वेदोऽथ यजुर्वेद सामवेदोऽक्षतरुणः अङ्गैषदयिता सर्वे कलशां समाश्रिताः. आज्यान्तदे पूजार्थं दुर्दक्षैकारकाः. गङ्गे च यमुने चैव गोदावरी सरस्वती नर्मदे सिन्धु कावेरी जलेऽस्मिन् सन्धिं कुरु. ॐ आपोवायुकं सर्वं विश्वा भूतान्याप प्राणावा आपः पशुः आपोन्नमापों मृतमाप सम्राडापो विराडाप स्वराडापश्चन्द्राविश्यापो ज्योतिर्विश्यापो तेजो विश्याप सत्यमाप सर्वा देवतापो गोर्भो स्वरापो. ॐ इमं वे गङ्गे मुने सरस्वतिष्ठुदृस्तोमुखं स्वच्छता प्रश्निया असिक्नियामृतृजयस्तया कीकीयेष्णमस्या सुशोभया. कलशोद्येन पूजा द्रव्याणि देवम् आत्मानं च प्रोक्षा शेषं विसृज्य आदौ निर्विघ्नेन उत्तरोत्तराभिवृद्ध्यर्थं महागणपतिप्रार्थनं करिष्ये. ओम रक्तं लंबोदरं शूर्पकर्णकं रक्तपादसं रक्तगन्धानुयुक्ताङ्गं रक्तपुष्पैः सुपूजितं रक्तानुगन्धनं देवं जगत्कारणमर्चितम् आविर्भूतं यस्यादौ प्रकृते पुरुषात्परम् एवं ध्यायति यो नित्यं स योगी योगिनां वरः. नमो व्रातपतये नमो गणपतये नमः प्रमथपतये नमस्ते अस्तु लंबोदराय एकदन्ताय विघ्नविनाशिने शिवसुताय श्रीवरदमूर्तये नमो नमः. नमो गणेभ्यो गणपतिभ्यश्च नमो गणेशाय नमस्ते शिवसूनवे मया आरब्धम् इदं कर्म निर्विघ्नं कुरु सर्वदा. महागणपते नमः. मनसाभीष्टप्रार्थनां समर्पयामि. गो गणपते ततो अनज्ञा श्री शिवकामनी समेत श्री नटराज पूजां करिष्ये. ओम गौरी विवाय सलिलानितक्षपदे गपदे द्विपदे सा चतुष्पदे अष्टापदे नवपदे भूषे सहस्राक्षरा परमेव्यो मन्न त्रयम्बकै यजामहे सुगन्धिं पुष्टिवर्धनम् उर्वारुकबन्धनाञ्चोमुक्षीयप्रामान्तात्. शिवं समर्पयामि. हस्तयोः अर्घ्यं समर्पयामि. आचमनं समर्पयामि. स्नपयामि. ओम आपोष्ठामयोभवस्तानभूत्वे दधातन महेरणाचित्तजे योगशूतमोरसस्य भायुकेनः कुशधीरो मातरः तस्मादङ्गमावो शक्तियाय विनुता आपो जनिताचरः. नमः शम्भवे च मयो भवे च नमः शङ्कराय च मयस्कराय च नमः शिवाय च शिवतराय च. शुद्धोदकस्नानं समर्पयामि. ओम अभिवस्त्रास्वचनान्यर्षापते नमस्विद्धा पूजमानाः अभिचन्द्रावत्वेन अहिरण्यान् पुष्पान् रचनो देवसोमा. वस्त्रार्थं पुष्पाणि समर्पयामि. यज्ञोपवीतं परमं पवित्रं प्रजापतेर्यत्सहजं पुरस्तात् आयुष्यमग्निं शुभं यज्ञो वेदं नमस्ततेजः उपवीतं समर्पयामि. गन्धद्वारान्वरादृशान् पुष्टाङ्गरीष्णीम् ईश्वरीकं सर्वभूतानां तामिनोपपेष्टियं दिव्यपरिमलगन्धान् समर्पयामि. आद्यमङ्गलद्रव्याणि समर्पयामि. पुष्पाणि समर्पयामि. ओम चिदंबरेश्वराय नमः. ओम शंभवे नमः. ओम नटेशाय नमः. नटनप्रियाय नमः. अपस्मारहराय नमः. हंसाय नमः. नृत्यराजाय नमः. सभापतये नमः. पुण्डरीकपराधीशाय नमः. शिवाय नमः. चिदंबराय नमः. मंत्रमूर्तये नमः. हरिप्रियाय नमः. नृत्याय नमः. नृत्यमूर्तये नमः. ओम परात्पराय नमः. परमानंदाय नमः. परंज्योतिषे नमः. आनंदाय नमः. नृत्यांगाय नमः. नृत्यपादाय नमः. त्रिलोचनाय नमः. व्याघ्रपादप्रियाय नमः. मंत्रराजाय नमः. बिल्वचनाय नमः. हराय नमः. रत्नसभानाथाय नमः. श्री शिवकामनी समेत श्री नटराजस्वामिने नमः. नानाविधपरिमलपत्रपुष्पाणि समर्पयामि. धूपम् दृश्यता धूपमाघ्रापयामि सात्यं त्रिवर्तसंयुक्तं मुनिनायुक्तं मया ग्रहाणमदीपं त्रयोक्तिदासः सत्यादीपं प्रेक्षामि देवाय परमात्मने त्राहिमां नरकात् घोरात् दिव्यज्योतिर्नमोऽस्तुते दीपं दर्शयामि धूपदीपान्तरम् आत्मनं समर्पयामि आचमनान्तरं पुष्पाणि समर्पयामि स्वामिने नमः द्राक्षाफलं वदली वरदेवापरमेत्यं समर्पयामि सत्येपानीयं समर्पयामि उत्तरापोष्णं हस्तप्रक्षालनं पादप्रक्षालनं मुद्राचं समर्पयामि फलताम्बूलं समर्पयामि हिरण्यगर्भाय नमः सुवर्णपुष्पं समर्पयामि सर्वोपचारान् समर्पयामि ओम त्र्यंबकं यजामहे सुजाः मृत्योर्मुक्षीयमामृतादितथा वै तथाः उत्किरन्ति जगत्यरीक्षन्ते भूते कृत्वा सदन्ति यथा रञ्जितं यथेवतं करोति दातृदेव तत् येषते रुद्रभानीत्याः निरवत्यै अप्रतीक्षमायन्ति अपःपरिचिञ्चति रुद्रस्यान्तर्हित्यै प्रवा एते एस्माल्लोकाच्यवन्ते ये त्र्यम्बकैश्चरन्ति आदित्यं जनं पुनरेत्यनिर्भवति इयं वा अतिथिः अस्यामेव प्रतिष्ठन्ति मङ्गलं भगवान् शम्भुः मङ्गलं गजभद्रज मङ्गलं पार्वतीनाथ मङ्गलायतनो हरः सर्वमङ्गलमाङ्गल्ये शिवे सर्वार्थसाधके शरण्ये त्र्यम्बके गौरी नारायणी नमोऽस्तुते नारायणी नमोऽस्तुते मङ्गलनीराजनं दर्शयामि नीराक्षां धारयामि हर नमः पार्वतीपतये हर हर महादेव यो रुद्रो अग्नौ यो अप्सु य ओषधीषयो रुद्रो विश्वः भूवनामिपेश तस्मै रुद्राय नमो अस्तु राजाधिराजाय प्रदज्यदाहिने नमो वयं वै ईष्टवनाय कुर्महे तमे कामान् कामकामाय मह्यं कामेश्वरो वै ईष्टवनो दधातु कुबेराय वैष्णवनाय महाराजाय नमः यो वैदादौ स्वरः प्रोक्तो वेदान्ते च प्रतिष्ठितः तस्य प्रकृतिलीनस्य यः परस्य महेश्वरः शिवगामिनी समेत श्री नटराज स्वामिने नमः वेदोक्तमन्त्रपुष्पाञ्जलिं समर्पयामि अन्यथा शरणं नास्ति तमेव शरणं मम अस्मात्कारुण्यभावेन रक्ष रक्ष जनार्दन नमस्कारं समर्पयामि ಎಲ್ಲ சொல்லுங்க शिवं शान्तं जगन्नाथं लोक अनुग्रह कारणं शिवमेकं परं वन्दे शिखाराय नमो नमः वाहनं वृषभो यस्य वासुकिः कंठभूषणं वामे शक्ति हरं वन्दे वकाराय नमो नमः मनसाभीष्ट प्रार्थनां समर्पयामि अन्यथा शरणं नास्ति तमेव शरणं मम तस्मात् कारुण्यभावेन रक्ष रक्ष जनार्दन वन्दे शम्भुमावतिं सुरगुरुं वन्दे जगत्कारणं वन्दे पन्नगभूषणं मृगधरं वन्दे पशूनां पतिं वन्दे सूर्यशशाङ्कवह्निनयनं वन्दे मुकुन्दप्रियं वन्दे भक्तजनाश्रयं च वरदं वन्दे शिवं शङ्करं पूर्वे पशुपतिः पातो दक्षिणे पादशङ्करः पातो अधराजां महेश्वरः एताभ्यो दशदिग्भ्यस्तु सर्वतः पातु शङ्करः मनसाभीष्टप्रार्थनां समर्पयामि छत्रचामरा सर्वोपचारान् समर्पयामि यस्य स्मृत्यात् नामोक्त्यात् तपःपूजा क्रियाशिवयोनिं दुर्पूर्णतानि याति सत्यं चेतमचितं मन्त्रहीनं क्रियाहीनं भक्तिहीनं जनार्दन यत्कुरुतन्तु मया देवा परिपूर्णं तदस्तु मे अनेन यावच्छक्तिध्यान आवाहन षोडशोपचारपूजावधानेन भगवान सर्वात्म सर्वं श्री शिवकामिनी समेत श्री नटराज स्वामी देवता सुप्रीता सुप्रसन्नामरदा भवन्तु कायेन वाचा मनसेन्द्रियव्याप्तनाभा प्रवृत्ते स्वभावात् सकलं परस्मै नारायणायेति समर्पयामि सर्वं श्रीकृष्णार्पणमस्तु
All right. ಮೊದಲು ಅವಳು ಕೊಡ್ತಾನೆ ಸುಜಾತ
ओम आयुष्मन्दं वर्चस्वन्दम् अथो अधिपतिं दिशाम् अस्याः प्रजुव्याध्यक्षं हिमविन्द्रवृहङ्कुनो पूष्णः पोषे रमत्यं दीर्घायुत्वाय शतशारदाय
नमस्कार शास्त्र
नमस्कार स्वामी नमस्कार
My suggestion is everybody cut off, I'll tell you, man. क्षोभमानं महीयते भाज्यं धनं पशुं बहुपुत्रलाभं शुभसंवत्सरं दीर्घमायुः. All the best.
Can you do it a little bit side? Yeah, again hold the bells. Hold the bells.
Yeah, they also. Right. Okay.
Can you come back now? Thank you. One second. Okay. I'll take one more. Okay, ready guys? My turn, Andhra. Got it.
Okay, stay there.
And then I'll take a brother and sister. Good. Got it. Okay. Yeah, grandkid. Them. 1 minute. Okay. 3, 2, 1. Got it.
Okay, hold on, stay there. With your family. Come. Sorry, okay. I'll finishing it very soon.
One step back. Yeah, that's perfect. Everybody look at right here. Okay, ready guys? Let's go one more. 3, 2, 1. Got it.
Okay. Lakshmi Vaganingala.
Oh, this is the full lights.
ಅವರಿಲ್ಲಟಲ್ಲಿ ES got class.
And after this, I'm going to tell them to. Can you one step back? Oh, that's perfect. Okay, everybody look at the lens, please. Come this side. That's it. Good. One more. Okay. Okay, ready, guys? One more. Got it.
Okay.
Okay.
Is there anybody? Know them. And I was like, I thought I had been here for 7 years. I thought I knew everybody. Currently, I don't know. Job is here, she's outside. We'll be helping in the front here. We should, everything is set up. Very nicely organized. Yeah. Your stay and all that is good?
ಇದೆ ಇದು ತಂದೆ ಇಲ್ಲ ನೀವು ತರ್ತಿದ್ದಲ್ಲ ಏನು ಬಿಡು ಬಿಡು
Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Namaskaram and welcome to the Bharatanatyam Arangetram of Chinmayi Ramaswamy. I invoke the blessings of God and all my gurus for a successful Arangetram. As Artistic Director of Sri Kala Mandir, I am very happy to present the 4th Arangetram of the 2022 season. What you will see today as a dance performance is called a margam or path. a spiritual journey which unites the body, mind, and soul. It's a challenging process that requires sadhana or discipline, vairagya or resolution, tyaga or sacrifice, and shraddha or effort. Today you'll witness a milestone in that journey. I invite Dr. Ramaswamy Sharma and Mahalakshmi, parents of Chinmayi, to present their opening remarks.
We are very thankful that you have chosen to spend this wonderful Sunday afternoon with us. Thank you so much for that. And on behalf of our families and Guru Sujata Srinivasan, we have great pleasure in welcoming all of you to this evening's Bharatanatyam Arangetram of our beloved daughter, Chinmayi. Also, we would like to welcome our chief guest, Cleveland Balu Mama, and our guest of honor for the evening, Guru Nandini Mandal, Artistic Director, Nandanik Dance Academy, Pittsburgh. My brother Ravi Sivashankaran is going to be the MC for the evening. He is the MC not because he happens to be my brother. He grew up, for those of you who know Chennai, he grew up in the Alvarpet area, which is pretty much the music capital, the Carnatic music capital of the world. So growing up, he was surrounded by Carnatic music. He did his doctorate in Georgia Tech in wireless communication and currently heads the automobile audio program at Bose. He is a connoisseur of Carnatic music and plays the veena. His specialty is music theory. He lives in the Boston area with his wife Meena and daughter Arabi, who is a veena player herself. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Ravi Sivashankaran, our MC for the evening.
Namaste, everybody. It is indeed my pleasure and great honor to be the MC for this evening. Arangetram is a Tamil word which means ascending the stage. It marks the point at which the Guru determines that the student has mastered the fundamentals of the dance form and is ready for presentation. The dancer exhibits her skills in the various aspects of the art form and seeks the blessings of Lord Nataraja, her teachers, connoisseurs, and the audience. We begin this evening's program with a prayer song. This is a prayer song seeking the blessing of the gods and the Guru for the success of her program. Prayer will be followed by Pushpanjali, a traditional music composition consisting of a series of rhythmic movements with varied patterns of footwork and stylized choreography making up the content of the dance. This song is based on a rhythmic measure of 9 beats. This will be followed by a verse on Lord Ganesha from Subramanya Bhujangam. Before we begin, a few housekeeping announcements. Video and audio recording is strictly restricted to authorized persons. If you are taking pictures of Chinmayi, please turn off the flash. If you would like to share these pictures on social media, please tag #SKM. If you need to leave or enter the auditorium for any reasons, please wait until the dance number is over. Please keep a watch of your small children for their safety and to maintain silence in their auditorium. Please make sure the children are not running in the auditorium, especially up and down the aisle. We would greatly appreciate it if you could refrain from coming into the green room or backstage during the intermission. This will give Chinmayi enough time to get ready for the second half of this program. At this time, we request you to turn off your cell phones and pagers or put them in airplane mode and enjoy the program. All dance numbers for Chinmayi's Arangetram have been choreographed by Guru Sujata Srinivasan. Sit back, relax, and enjoy. On behalf of the hosts, I invite you to all please join us for dinner after the program. Ladies and gentlemen, Shivani Chinmayi will now dance the Pushpanjali in Ragam Charukeshi, set to Sankirna Chapu, composed by Guru Ranganayaki Jayaraman.
Mridangam left.
Hello. 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 Hello.
वक्त्रापि पञ्चस्य मान्या महादर्ति वक्त्रापि पञ्चस्य मान्या विधीन्द्रादि मृग्या गणेशाभिधामे विधीन्द्रादि मृग्या गणेशाभिधामे विधत्ता श्रियं कापि कल्याणमूर्ति विधत्ता श्रियं कापि कल्याणमूर्ति कल्याणमूर्ति कल्याणमूर्ति
That was Pushpanjali, followed by a Ganesh Bhajan. The next number will be Ananda Nartana Ganapatim, a famous composition on Lord Ganesha. This song celebrates his glorious dance. The celestial gods accompany Lord Ganesha's dance by playing on their instruments and singing melodiously. The spectators have a divine experience on seeing this majestic performance. Composed by Uthukadu Venkata Subbaiyer, Ananda Nartana Ganapatim in Ragam Nattai, set to Adi Talam.
परमानन्दनर्तन गणपतिं परमानन्दनर्तन गणपतिं चिदानन्दनर्तन गणपतिं सदानन्दनर्तन गणपतिं परमानन्दनर्तन गणपतिं परमानन्दनर्तन गणपतिं चिदाकार मूलाधार ओंकार गजवदनं परमं परमानन्द 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 गणपतिं आनंद मुनीन्द्र गणदूत शिवशंकरमाद सलिलीयमानम् आनंद मुनीन्द्र गणदूत शिवशंकरमाद सलिलीयमानम् तं त्रिलय समाहित गन्धर्व चारणवरानुसुगेयमानम् तं त्रिलय चारणवरानुसुगेयमानं तीर्णजन मन्दारमनुपमदिव्यकलेपद शोभायमानं तीर्णजन मन्दारमनुपमदिव्यकलेपद शोभायमानं भासमानम् असमानं भजमानं भक्तजनसम्मानं भासमानम् असमानं भजमानं भक्तजनसम्मानम् आमगमादिसप्तनिस सकरणकोण्डिनीद किडतडाङ्गुत्तकपामगमदिस ससदिस सकरणकोण्डिनीद किडतडाङ्गुत्तक पामगमदिस ससदिस सकरणकोण्डिनीद किडतडाङ्गुत्तक पामगमदिस ससदिस सकरणकोण्डिनीद किडतडाङ्गुत्तक पामगमदिस ससदिस सकरणकोण्डिनीद किडतडाङ्गुत्तक पामगमदिस ससदिस सकरणकोण्डिनीद किडतडाङ्गुत्तक धीवित धीवित तां धनं तरितां सकरणं धनं तरितैं तां धनं तरितैं तकरणं धनं तरिदै ताङ्घणं तरिता तकरणं धनं तरिदै ताङ्घणं तरि तकधनं तरि 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 रिमि 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 किड किट किट जन धन जन दिरिपदनुतं सरसिजं मगपवनिप मरकतनिभं मदकरिमुखं प्रणवनिरतम् अजितं मनगं सुकरं परमं कनकाम्बरधरणं एकरधनं तद्वीरकधनं तणकतरिधित्तकधनं जणुततरितकधनं जणुततरिता तद्वीरकधनं तणकतरिधित्तकधनं जणुततरितकधनं जणुततरिता तद्वीरकधनं तणकतरिधित्तकधनं जणुततरितकधनं जणुतपरमानन्दनर्तन गणपति चिताकार मूलाधार ओंकार गजपदन परम परमानन्दन गणपति गणपति
We now have a very special message from a special friend of Chinmayi for all of us. Please put your hands together for Purva Chauhan.
Namaskaram. Today is a very special and joyous occasion. It is a day to celebrate the triumph of dedication along with sustained discipline and hard work. It is a special privilege and high honor bestowed upon me to welcome you to Chinmay Zarangetram. I hope you all are having a wonderful afternoon thus far. Time flies, doesn't it? I still remember walking into the temple with my mother, seeing all these girls chirping and laughing just like it was yesterday. Gosh, I've known Chinmay for about 10 years now. Wow, a decade. I just can't believe it. Of course, a decade of growing, laughing, and bickering. I never expected that I would be here standing in front of you all today, revealing Chinmay's deepest and darkest secrets. Don't worry, I won't do that to you today, Chinmay. Now, the very first day when I walked into that temple, I never realized that we would become such good friends. Our friendship has seen different seasons, and that's what makes it special. Now, Chinmay used to live in the temple and would always invite us over, either before or after class for sleepovers or just to hang out. But after she moved to Solon, it became harder for us to hang out, but that never stopped us from keeping in touch. We have a Snapchat streak of about 0 days, but hey, that never stopped us from keeping in touch on Instagram. I remember our first fight like it was yesterday. We were hardcore One Direction fans. That's all I have to say. As little girls, from sharing our favorite foods to discussing colleges, sharing donuts to dinners, goofiness to hardcore dance practices, and from being together for 2 hours every week to having sleepovers almost every day, the list is endless. From us competing in various events to just dancing for fun, the sky has never been the limit for us, especially for Chinmay. Chinmay, I know you will look back on this video someday and think, oh my God, that Jakti was the death of me. Or, I don't even know if I have enough stamina to watch that whole Varnam, but you really did that. I'm proud of you, and so is the audience. Thank you.
Chinmayi will now perform Ambashtakam. Rajarajeshwari is the presiding deity of Sri Chakra, and she is the mother of love and grace. All sentient and insentient beings depend upon her and are linked to her and her power for their existence. The graceful mother removes evil and develops goodness within all of us. She is the power of Brahman, the pure consciousness embodied. She is Sat, Chit, and Ananda, existence, knowledge, and bliss. This poem describes her beauty and her power, composed by Sri Adi Shankara, Ambashtakam, a Ragamalika set to Adi Tala. Ladies and gentlemen, Ambashtakam by Sri Adi Shankara.
शाम्भवी चन्द्रमौळी चन्द्रमौळि अमर अपर्णमुमा पार्वती
अम्बा शाम्भवी चन्द्रमौळि अमला अपर्णा उमा पार्वती
काली हेमवती शिवा त्रिनयनी कात्यायनि भैरवी
काली हैमवती शिवा त्रिनयनी कात्यायनि भैरवी
अम्बा शाम्भवी चन्द्रमौळि अमरा अपर्णा उमा पार्वती काली हेमवती शिवा त्रिनयनी कात्यायनि भैरवी कात्यायनि भैरवी सग धनि ध सानि ध सग नि सानि धनि ध ग स सग सानि ध ब नि ध नि ध ब ग ग ब ध नि ध नि ब ध नि ध ग मोहिनी देवता त्रिभुवनी आनंद सदायिनी अम्बा मोहिनी देवता त्रिभुवनी आनंद सदायिनी वाणी पल्लव वाणी वेणु मुरली गान प्रिय
takitajam takitajam tadikitajam takitajam 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 tadikitajam takitajam 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 takitajam
वीणा वेणु विनोदमण्डित
takatikitam taritajam data takita takata dingena tomta danatajam datai takita takata dingena tomta taritajam data takita takadhanatajam datai takita takata dikitatom takata dikitatom takadikutatikitatom
वीणु विनोदमण्डित वीरासना संस्थिता वीणा वेणु विनोदमण्डित वीरासना संस्थिता चिद्रूपी परदेवत भगवती श्रीराजराजेश्वरी चिद्रूपी परदेवत भगवती श्रीरा
What a treat for the eyes, the ears, and the intellect. Ambashtakam was the last song that Chinmay performed too. We now come to the most important dance item in a Bharatanatyam repertoire, which is the Padavarnam, that customarily incorporates all aspects of Natyam or dance, pure movements, intricate footwork, and storytelling through gestures and facial expressions. It is set to all three elements of music, namely swara, solfa syllables, sahitya, text, and solkattu, or rhythmic syllables. An exacting piece, it requires skillful transition between nritta, rhythmic dance, and nritya, mimetic interpretation, and brings out the creativity of the choreographer. This evening's Varnam explores the daring adventures of Lord Krishna and how a girl desires to be with him. The dancer will delineate episodes from Lord Krishna's life. Krishna, an incarnation of Mahavishnu, came into this world to destroy evil and save the righteous. Krishna was born to imprisoned parents, Vasudeva and Devaki, and was secretly transported to Vrindavan, the home of the cowherd king Nanda. Krishna grows up as the darling of the milkmaids and the cowherds of Vrindavan. Krishna saves them when torrential rains engulf the city by lifting the mountain Govardhana and providing shelter. He also tames the serpent Kaliya, who had previously poisoned the waters of Yamuna river, causing the death of cowherds and animals. When his childhood friend Sudama visits him, Krishna realizes Sudama's poverty and abundantly blesses him with wealth and prosperity. When the Pandava queen Draupadi is disrobed in the Hastinapur court, Krishna, out of abundant compassion, comes to her rescue and protects her honor. Such is the benevolence of Krishna that the gods in the heavens and the people on the earth all are spellbound and rejoice in his presence. The Nayika, or maiden, yearns to be with Krishna and requests her friend to bring him to her now in this Padavarnam. Ladies and gentlemen, Chinmayi will now perform Nanda Gopalanai in Ragam Bhairavi set to Aditalam, a composition of Sri Periyasamy Thuran.
Nanda வர சொல்லி சகிகேனம் கோபாலனை நான் வர சொல்லடி சகிகேனம்
தளங் குதக்கத்தை குதக்கத்த தத்தி கிட்ட தொங்கா தி த தின் த க தி த தின் த க த தின் த க த ஜம் த நம் கத்தி கிட்ட தக்க த தி தத்தின் தக்க தி தத்தின் தக்க ரத்தின் தக்க த ஜம் த நம் தத்தி கிட்ட தக்க தக்க தி தத்தின் தக்க தி தத்தின் தக்க ரத்தின் தக்க த ஜம் த நம் தத்தி கிட்ட தக்க தத்தி தத்தி தக்க தி தத்தின் தக்க தத்தின் தக்க த ஜம் த நம் தரி கிட்ட தக்க தக்க தி தத்தின் தக்க தி தத்தின் தக்க தத்தின் தக்க த ஜம் த நம் தரி கிட்ட தக்க தத்தி தத்தின் தக்க தி தத்தின் தக்க தத்தின் தக்க த ஜம் த நம் தரி கிட்ட தக்க தத்தி தத்தின் தக்க தி தத்தின் தக்க தத்தின் தக்க த ஜம் த நம் தரி கிட்ட தக்க தத்தி தத்தின் தக்கிட்ட தாக தி தத்தின் தக்கிட்ட தக்க தி தத்தின் தக்கிட்ட தெய்யி தி தத்தின் தக்கிட்ட தஜம் த குதனம் த தனம் கிணம் கிணம் தரிக்கிறதுக்கு தத்தி தத்தின் தக்கிட்ட தாக தி தத்தின் தக்கிட்ட தக்க தி தத்தின் தக்கிட்ட தெய்யி தி தத்தின் தக்கிட்ட தஜம் த குதனம் த தனம் கிணம் கிணம் தரிக்கிறதுக்கு த தி தத்தின் தக்கிட்ட தாக தத்தின் தக்கிட்ட தக்க திக்கி தத்திங்கிண்ணத்தும் தக்க திக்கி தத்திங்கிண்ணத்தும் தக்க திக்கி தத்திங்கிண்ணத்தும் த தி தத்தின் தக்கிட்ட தாக தத்தின் தக்கிட்ட தக்க திக்கி தத்திங்கிண்ணத்தும் தக்க திக்கி தத்திங்கிண்ணத்தும் தக்க திக்கி தத்திங்கிண்ணத்தும் த தி தத்தின் தக்கிட்ட தாக தத்தின் தக்கிட்ட தக்க திக்கி தக்கதிக்கு தத்திக்கிட்டதும் தக்க திக்கி தக்கதிக்கு தத்திக்கிட்டதும் தக்க திக்கி தக்கதிக்கு தத்திக்கிட்டதும் கோபாலனை நாம் சொல்லடி சகிகேனம் கோபாலனை நான் துழுகணனை வர சொல்லடி சகிகேனம் கோபாலனை நான் துழுகணனை வர சொல்லடி சகிகேனம் கோபாலனை நான் துழுகணனை வர சொல்லடி சகிகேனம் கோபாலனை நான் தொழுகணனை நாட கோபாலனை கோபால நந்த கோபால கோபால நோட கோபால தனம் 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 தும் தனம் தனம் தகன கோபால
கண்ணா கண்ணா கோபால கோபால கண்ணா கண்ணனை கோபாலனை நந்த கோபாலனை கோபாலனை நான் தொழும் கண்ணனை இந்த வேளையில் வர சொல்லடி சக்கினோட கோபாலனை கோபாலனை கண்ணா கண்ணா கோபாலனை வேளையில் வர சொல்லடி கோபாலனை தோழும் கண்ணனை இந்த வேளையில் வர சொல்லடி சகிகரம் கோபாலனை நான் தொழும் கண்ணனை வர சொல்லடி சகிகரம் கோபாலனை நான் தொழும் கண்ணனை வர சொல்லடி சகிகரம் கோபாலனை நான் தொழும் கண்ணனை
దళంకుతోం కృతకతరికృతం గదింతాకు తరికిట సగజం తత్తింతక్కిట్ట గదింతాకు తరికిట సగజం తత్తింతక్కిట్ట గదింతాకు తరికిట సగజం తదరి తదన తజును తదిమి గదింతాకు తరికిట సగజం తదరి తదన తజును తదిమి తరి తక్క తకిట తక ధన తక్క తకిట తక జును తక్క దిమి తకిట ధిమి తక్క తకిట తక తరి తక్క ధన తక్క జును తక్క దిమి తక్క తక దిక్కు తదికిట తొందే తక దిక్కు తదికిట తొందే తక దిక్కు తదికిట తొందరి తక్క తకిట తక ధన తక్క తకిట తక జును తక్క తకిట తక ధిమి తక్క దిమి తకిట తరి తక్క ధన తక్క జును తక్క దిమి తక దిక్కు తదికిట తొందే తక దిక్కు తదికిట తొందే తక దిక్కు తదికిట తొందరి తక్క కాంగ్రెస్ తరికిట దిను తక్క தாங்கிறதுக்கு தரிக்கிறதுக்கு ஜோனு தக்க திமி தக்கிட்ட தீமி தக்க தாங்கிறதுக்கு தரிக்கிறதுக்கு தரி தக்க தன தக்க ஜோனு தக்க திமி தக் தக்க திக்கு ததிக்கிட்ட தும் தே தக்க திக்கு ததிக்கிட்ட தும் தே தக்க திக்கு ததிக்கிட்ட தும் நந்த கோபாலனை மாதுரும் கருணை வரச்சுடி சகியே மாயனுடு ஆடை புரிவுதீரே அல்லும் பகரோன ஆசை மிகவும் கொண்டேரா மாயனுடன் ஆடை புரிவுதீர அல்லும் பகலோன ஆசை மிகவும் கொண்டேரா மாயனுடன் ஆடை புரிவுதீர அல்லும் பகலுடனாசை மிகவும் கொண்டன மாயனுடன் அட புரிந்திட அல்லும் பகலுட ஆசை மிகவும் கொண்டன மாயனுடன் ஆட புரிந்திட அல்லும் பகலோட ஆசை மிகவும் கொண்ட மாயனுடன் ஆட புரிந்திட அல்லும் பகலோட ஆசை மிகவும் கொண்டேரா மாயனுடன் ஆடை புரிந்திட அல்லும் பகலோட ஆசை மிகவும் கொண்டேன ஆடல் புரிந்திட அல்லும் பகலோன ஆசை மிகவும் கொண்டேன மாயனுடன் ஆடை 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 புரிந்திட அல்லும் பகலோன ஆசை மிகவும் கொண்டேன் சாரி சரி நிடபமணி தப மகரி சங்கேத சகரி கம பமவதனி சாரி சரி நிடபமணி தப மகரி சங்கேத
சகரி கம பமவதனி சாரி சரி நிடபமணி தபமகரி சனி சகரி கம பமவதனி சாரி சரி நிடபமணி தபமகரி சனி சகரி கம பமவதனி சனி தபதனி சனி கமகரி சனி சனி கரி சனி நிடபமகரி கம பதனி நம் கோபாலனை வரச்சுல்லடி சகியேனம் கோபாலனை நான் தொழுகணனை வரச்சுல்லடி கொன்றை ஒரு வீரலால் குடை போல் எடுத்தவன் கோபியர் வெண்டையை கொண்டோடி நின்றவன் கொன்றை ஒரு வீரலால் குடை போல் எடுத்தவன் கோபியர் வெண்டையை கொண்டோடி நின்றவன் கன்றுகள் மேய்த்தவன் காளிங்கனதன் கம்சன் செய்துயரெல்லாம் கணமதில் மாய்த்தவன் நம் கோபாலனை நாம் தொழுகணனை வரச்சொல்லடி கொன்றை ஒரு வீரல் குடை போல் எடுத்தவன் கோபிய என்னையே கொண்டோடி நின்றவன் கன்றகள் மேய்த்தவன் காணிகனதன் கம்சன் செய்துயரெல்லாம் கணமதில் மாய்த்தவனம் கோபாலனை நாம் தொழுகணனை வரச்சொல்லடி சகியே கோபாலனை வரச்சொல்லடி விந்தை புரியோடவன் வீணும் மயங்க
தத்தக்கிட்ட தக்கதாம் தக்கிட்ட தக்கதாம் தத்தக்கிட்ட தக்கதாம் தக்கிட்ட தக்கதாம் தத்தக்கிட்ட தக்கதாம் தக்கிட்ட தக்கதாம் தத்தக்கிட்ட தக்க தக்கிட்ட கிடதக தக்கிட்ட தத்திக்கிட்ட தொம் ததின்னம் தடி தக்க ஜனக்கு குக்கு தத்தி குக்கு தரி தடிண்டி திக்குனக்க குதத்தி தத்த ஜம் ஜம் தரித தஜம் ஜம் தரித தக்க தஜம் ஜம் தரித தஜம் ஜம் தரித தத்த ஜம் ஜம் தரித தஜம் ஜம் தரித தக்க தஜம் ஜம் தரித தஜம் ஜம் தரித தத்த ஜம் ஜம் தரித தஜம் ஜம் தரித தக்க தஜம் ஜம் தரித தஜம் ஜம் தரித தத்த ஜம் தக்க தஜம் கிருதக தஜம் தக்க தஜம் தத்த ஜம் தக்க தஜம் கிருதக தஜம் தக்க தஜம் தத்த ஜம் ஜம் தரித தக்க ஜனக்கு குக்கு குக்கு தரித டின் டிங் குதிக்கு நக்க குதத்தி தத்த ஜம் ஜம் தரித தஜம் ஜம் தரித தக்க தஜம் ஜம் தரித தஜம் ஜம் தரித தத்த ஜம் ஜம் தரித தஜம் ஜம் தரித தக்க தஜம் ஜம் தரித tajum jum tari tarat tajum jim tari kutaka chan kuku tatti kuku tari ta ding ding gudiku na kuku tatti tat tajum jum tari ta tajum jum tari ta taka tajum jum tari ta tajum jum tari ta tat tajum taka tajum taka tajum taka tajum tajum taka tajum tajum taka tajum tajum jum tari ta tajum jum tari ta tajum jum tari ta tajum jum tari ta taka tajum jum tari ta tajum jum tari ta taka janaku taka timiku taka tak tatikitatum tatikitatum tatikitatum
விருதை புரிவுடவன் மயங்க விருதை புரிவுடவன் மயங்க விருதை புரிவுடவன் மயங்க விருதை புரிந்தவன் 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 நம்பும் குச்சேடனின் துன்பம் களைந்தவனாம் குச்சேடனின் துன்பம் களைந்தவன் நம்பும் குச்சேலன் நண்பா குச்சேல நண்பா குச்சேல அன்னைவாய் திரு எனும் போதுவாயினில் அண்டமெல்லாம் காட்டிய நின்றவன் மண்ணை உண்டு அன்னைவாய் திரு எனும் போதுவாயினில் அண்டமெல்லாம் காட்டிய நின்றவன் மண்ணை உண்டு அன்னைவாய் திரு எனும் போதுவாயினில் அண்டமெல்லாம் காட்டிய நின்றவன் வேணும் மயங்க புரியோதவ நீரப மகரி கமனிதப மகரி பதனிடப மா பதனிடப நிகரி நிகரி சனிடப மகரி கம பதனி மருணுமயங்க வில்தை புரியோதவனு மருணுமயங்க உரலிலே கட்டி வைக்க உருட்டி கொண்டோடின மரங்களாய் நின்ற தேவர் சாபங்கள் தீர்த்தவன் உரலிலே கட்டி வைக்க உருட்டி கொண்டோடின மரங்களாய் நின்ற தேவர் சாபங்கள் தீர்த்தவன் உரலிலே கட்டி வைக்க உருட்டி கொண்டோடின மரங்களாய் நின்ற தேவர் சாபங்கள் தீர்த்தவன் அறிவுடன் பாஞ்சாலி மானத்தை காத்தவன் காத்த சரதிய ஜெயதினை சேர்த்தவன் பறிவுடன் பாஞ்சாலி மானத்தை காத்தவன் பார்த்த சரதிய ஜெயதினை சேர்த்தவன் பறிவுடன் பாஞ்சாலி பறிவுடன் பாஞ்சாலி ஜயத்தினை சேர்த்தவன் மயங்க வில்தை புரியோதவன் உடலிலே கட்டி வைக்க உருட்டி கொண்டோடினன் மரங்கள இன்ற தேவர் சாபங்கள் தீர்த்தவன் பறிவுடன் பாஞ்சாலி மானத்தை காத்தவன் பாதகரதிய ஜயத்தினை சேர்த்தவன் மயங்கே வில்தை புரிவோதவன் மயங்கே வில்தை புரிவோதவன் ரீசனிடவ மகரி சந்த கரி காம பதனி சா ரீசனிடவ மகரி சந்த கரி காம பதனி dani sadi sadi da pa ma ga ma pa ma ga ri ni sa ga ri ga ma ga ma pa ma ba da pa dani sadi sadi da pa ma ga ma ga ri ni sa ga ri ga ma pa ma ba da pa sa ga ri ga ma pa ma pa da pa dani sadi sadi da pa ma ga ma ga ri ni sa ga ri ga ma pa ma ba da pa dani sadi sadi da pa sa ga ri ga ma pa ma pa da pa dani sadi sadi da pa ma ga ri ni ga ri ga ma pa ma ba da pa dani sadi sadi da pa ma ga ri ni ga ri ga ma pa ma ba da pa dani sadi ma pa sa ga ri ma pa ma pa dani sadi da ma pa sa ga ma pa da pa dani sadi sadi da pa ma pa ma ga ri ni sa ga ri ga ma pa ma ba da pa dani sadi sadi da pa ma pa ma ga ri ni sa ga ri ga ma pa ma ba da pa dani sadi ma pa sa ga ri ma pa ma dani sadi sadi da pa ma pa ma ga ri ni sa ga ri ga ma pa ma ba da pa dani sadi sadi da pa ma pa ma ga ri ni sa ga ri ga dani sadi sadi da pa ma pa ma ga ri ni sa ga ri ga ma pa ma ba da pa sa pa ma re ga ma ni da pa ma ba dani ga ri sa ni da pa ma ba dani da ri sa ni da pa dani da ri ma ga ri sa da ri ni sa pa da ma pa ga ga ri sa ma ba da pa nu ma ga ga will they puri da ba nu ma ga ga kanna
விண்ணும் மண்ணும் மயங்க விந்தை புரிந்தவர். I was left spellbound. I do not know about you, but I can certainly see how the adventures of Lord Krishna can leave the skies and the earth spellbound. The Bhairavi from the orchestra was astounding. Please put your hands together for the orchestra. That was a Padavarnam, Nanda Gopalanai in Ragam Adi by Sri Periyasamy Thuran. Fantastic performance, Chinmay. We've now reached the intermission. We will take a 15-minute break. Water and juices will be served. Please make sure that you come back in 15 minutes so that we can continue on with the rest of the program, so that we can finish up on time. Thank you so much. We will see you back here in 15 minutes, 3:50. Sorry about that. Welcome back, everybody. At this time, we would like to introduce the musicians, and honor them. The musicians, as you have seen, have been providing us excellent support and transporting us to another plane with their melodious music. Our vocalist is Vidushi Pustakam Rama. Hailing from a family of musicians, Srimati Rama's first teacher was her mother. Later, she continued her training under the able guidance of Vidushi Nagamani Srinath and Sangeeta Kalanidhi Sri R.K. Srikantan. Srimati Rama dedicates herself to promoting art through her organization Sangeeta Sambrama by conducting an international music and dance festival every year, showcasing artists of high caliber and providing opportunities to upcoming artists. She also teaches music to many students in India and abroad. Let us honor and applaud Vidushi Pustakam Rama. On Mridangam, we have Vidwan Janardana Rao. Vidwan Janardana Rao started his Mridangam training under his grandfather Hari Krishna Patro at the age of 7. Later, he came to Bangalore for further training under Guru Vidwan M. Srinivasa Rao and Vidwan M. Vasudeva Rao. An A-grade artist of All India Radio and Doordarshan, Sri Janardana started touring abroad at the age of 16 and has traveled all over the world. He has accompanied several leading dancers in India and abroad and has many recordings to his credit. Sri Janardana has been conferred with the titles of Kalashri and Rashtriya Kala Poshaka Samman for his contribution to the field of music and dance. Ladies and gentlemen, let us put our hands together for Vidwan Janardana Rao. On the violin, we have Vidwan J.K. Sridhara. Sri Sridhara was trained from the age of 6 under his father, Vidwan J.L. Kashinatha Shastri. He started performing at a very young age and has accompanied well-known Carnatic music stalwarts and has performed all over India in various places. He has also accompanied well-known dancers and has many audio recordings to his credit. He has been conferred with many awards like Gana Kala Kasturi, Shri Kala Jyot, and has been nominated as the Asthana Vidwan of Sri Kanchi Kamakoti Peetham of Kanchipuram, to name a few. Ladies and gentlemen, Vidwan Sri J.K. Sridhara. Popularly known as Manju drums, we have Vidwan Manjunath on the rhythm pad. Growing up next to a drums school inspired Sri Manjunath to seek a career in music, a decision supported by his mother. A child prodigy, he started his music adventure at the tender age of 11. Today, Manju's expertise ranges across pan-Indian rhythm forms. He has ably demonstrated his skill alongside legends such as S.P. Balasubramanyam, Hariharan, Shankar Mahadevan, K.S. Chitra, Sonu Nigam, Sadhana Sargam, and Shan. Renowned music directors have appreciated his abilities. He has performed with classical and world music artists as well. He's a maverick seamlessly traversing between various musical genres. He's performed at prestigious international venues in more than 25 different countries. In his most recent stint, he was one among the 52 hand-picked musicians and the only percussionist from India invited to perform for 6 months in the mega Expo 2020 Dubai. Sri Manju, along with his widely accomplished artists and friends, now collaborate as Manju Drums Collective to showcase the best of Indian music. A true amalgamation of raga, tala, and nritya, MDC is among the top favorite bands of music and art connoisseurs. Please welcome Vidwan Manjunath. Continuing on with the program, the next number will be Natanam Adinar by Gopalakrishna Bharati. As promised to the sages, Lord Shiva appears at the golden hall of the Thillai Chidambaram temple and performs his cosmic dance, which is energizing, interesting, and beautiful. It is a celebration of Shiva as the cosmic dancer Nataraja, who balances creation and destruction. While he dances, the galaxies tremble, the earth shakes, and waters from the river Ganga scatter. With his matted locks swaying from side to side, and Lord Mahavishnu singing with joy, Nataraja enthralls his devotees with a divine spectacle. This song will be preceded by a verse from Chidambareshwara Stotram by sage Patanjali. Ladies and gentlemen, let us all view Natanam Adinar in Ragam Vasanta set to Kantachati Atatalam.
कृपासमुद्रं सुमुखं त्रिनेत्रं जटाधरं 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 पार्वती वामभागं सदा शिवं रुद्रमनन्तरूपं चिदम्बरीशं हृदि भावयामि चिदम्बरीशं हृदि भावयामि பதியில் வாழ்ந்து தை மாசத்தில் குரு பூஷத்தில் பகலேடத்தில் வடகு கிளியில் முழாள் மாமுனிக்க நமக்கருள் செய்தபடி தவறாமல் தில்லை பதியில் வாழ்ந்து தை மாசத்தில் குரு பூஷத்தில் பகலேரத்தில் தான் தக்கிட்ட தகடம் தகடம் தரிக்கும் தரது நிமித்த தக்கச்சம் தகடும் தரிக்கும் தரித்ததிரும் திரு தரித்தாம் தேத்தாம் தி தாஹத தகடு தழுந்த தீம் தீம் குக்கு தைய தைய தரிமி தக்கிட தக தக தகமுத்த தீமி தக்கிட கிடதாம் திக்கிட கிடதை தத்தோம் என்று நாட்டனம் வெகுடாகவே கனக கவையில் நாட்டனம் கனக சபையில் ஆனந்த நடனம் சேஷம் தலை நடுங்க அண்டம் மதிர கங்கை துளிசிதர பொன்னாடரும் கொண்டாட திசையும் கிடுகிடங்க சேஷம் தலை நடுங்க அண்டம் மதிர கங்கை துளிசிதர பொன்னாடரும் கொண்டாட அரவு நடமாட தோளில் தொடையாட தோம் தோம் என்று பதவிகள் தந்தோம் என்று இஷ்டமுடனே கோபால கிருஷ்ணன் பாட கடையாட அரவு நடமாட தோளில் தொடையாட தோம் தோம் என்று பதவிகள் தந்தோம் என்று தாம் தக்கிட்ட தகடம் தகடம் தரிகும் தருதின் நிமித்த தக்கச்சம் தகடும் தரிகும் தரித்து திரு திருத்த திக்காம் திக்காம் தி தாஹத தகடுடும் திரிண்டி குப்பு தைய தைய தடிமி தக்கிட்ட தக தக தகடு தௌதிமி தக்கிட கிடதான் திக்கிட கிடதை தத்துவம் என்று நாட்டனம் வெகுடாகவே கனக கவையில் நாட்டனம்
Every time. This was Chinmayi's special request to her guru, Sujata Srinivasan, to choreograph for her Arangetram, a special number on Lord Shiva, Natanam Adinar, and what a melody that was. Continuing on, can one imagine God as a small baby who's just learning to walk? Is this not in opposition to everything we believe about an omnipotent God? In Bhakti Yoga, for ease of visualization, a devotee's relationship with God can be thought of in human relationship terms. It is about the love you feel for God in any form. In the next piece, it's a charming song In this, the poet Tulsidas imagines Lord Rama as a little child. The adorable scene is brought alive when we picture baby Rama tottering unsteadily as he just learns to walk. His unsteady gait still chimes rhythmically with his jingling anklets. Kaushalya and the other queens fondly take turns to have little Rama on their laps. Saint Tulsidas fails to find anyone comparable to the beauty and glory of Rama, as Rama has no match in this world. Let us enjoy the playful baby Rama, composed by Tulsidas, Tumak Chalat Ramachandra in Mishra Jinchoti Ragam, set to Tishra Aditalam.
चलत रामचंद्र ठुमक चलत रामचंद्र ठुमक चलत रामचंद्र ठुमक चलत रामचंद्र ठुमक चलत रामचंद्र गाजत पैजनिया ठुमक चलत रामचंद्र बाजत पैजनिया ठुमक चलत रामचंद्र बाजत पैजनिया ठुमक चलत रामचंद्र राम राम रामचंद्र रामचंद्र ठुमक चलत रामचंद्र बाजत पैजनिया ठुमक चलत रामचंद्र बाजत पैजनिया ठुमक चलत रामचंद्र बाजत पैजनिया ठुमक चलत रामचंद्र खिलकी खिलकी उठत धाय गिरत भूमि लटन पटाई खिलकी खिलकी उठत धाय गिरत भूमि लटन पटाई किलकी किलकी उठत धाये गिरत भूमि लट पटाए किलकी किलकी उठत धाये गिरत भूमि लट पटाए धाई मात गोद लेत दशरथ किरनिया धाई मात गोद लेत दशरथ किरनिया ठुमक चलत रामचंद्र बाजत पैजनिया ठुमक चलत रामचंद्र राम रामचंद्र रामचंद्र ठुमक चलत रामचंद्र ठुमक चलत ठुमक चलत ठुमक चलत रामचंद्र बाजत पैजनिया ठुमक चलत रामचंद्र बाजत पैजनिया ठुमक चलत रामचंद्र अंचल रज अंगधारी विविध भांति सो दुलारी अंचल रज अंगधारी विविध भांति सो दुलारी अंचल रज अंगधारी विविध भांति सो दुलारी अंचल रज अंगधारी 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 विविध भांति सो दुलारी तनु मन धन वारी वारी कहत मृदु वचनिया तनु मन धन वारी वारी कहत मृदु वचनिया ठुमक चलत रामचंद्र बाजत पैजनिया ठुमक चलत रामचंद्र तुलसीदास अति आनंद देख के मुखार बिल्द तुलसीदास अति आनंद देख के मुखार बिल्द रघुवर छवि के समान 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 रघुवर छवि बनिया ठुमक चलत रामचंद्र बाजत पैजनिया ठुमक चलत रामचंद्र बाजत पैजनिया ठुमक चलत रामचंद्र ठुमक चलत रामचंद्र बाजत पैजनिया ठुमक चलत रामचंद्र बाजत पैजनिया ठुमक चलत रामचंद्र बाजत पैजनिया ठुमक रामचंद्र रामचंद्र राम 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 श्री राम राम श्री राम राम राम
We would like to introduce our chief guest for this evening's function, Shri R. Balasubramanyam, affectionately known as Balu Mama to most of Cleveland and Cleveland Balu to Carnatic music rasikas across the globe. He has been an ardent devotee and member of the greater Cleveland community for over 50 years. Every community-wide organization for the Indian diaspora in Cleveland has his footprint as an organizer and founding member. FICA, Bharati Cultural Society, now known as NIATS, Shiva Vishnu Temple of Greater Cleveland, to mention a few. Not only has he served the Indian community, but he has also held board positions and represented the Indians in Cleveland for the Cultural Gardens Federation and American Nationalities Movement of Cleveland, where he was awarded a Lifetime Achievement Award in 1995. Many of you may not have known about all these organizations that Balu Mama has been part of, but many of you know him for one of his greatest contributions, the Cleveland Tyagaraja Festival. Along with his wife Gomati and V.V. Sundaram, Balu is the co-founder for the festival and has served as president since its inception in 1978. Carnatic music is his passion, and he has dedicated his time and efforts towards promoting arts and culture in North America with specific focus He has promoted arts and culture in North America with specific focus and encouragement to kids growing up here. Together with Gomati, they are pioneers for bringing artists from India, organizing tours, driving musicians across the country, and opening their homes to so many visiting musicians over the years. Not only is he an organizer, but he has also been seen on stage accompanying visiting artists on the Kanjira. Balu Mama and Gomati Mami are honorary members of the Sri Kala Mandir family and have been supporters of Sujata and Srini since their beginnings in Cleveland. Please welcome Balu Mama.
Good evening. It's an honor for me to be a chief guest, especially for a wonderful program that you all have enjoyed so far, and more to come. I'll not take too much of time. I have to really appreciate the time, the efforts, and resources have been invested in bringing Chinmayi on the stage to present a wonderful performance. It's an investment she has proved to being a return in terms of absorbing years of training under Guru Sujata. I know her for a long time in this town, ever since she came in. As they say, Mata Pita Guru Devam, all the blessings of all these three are necessary for youngsters to really come up in their life. And Chinmayi has proved that point. In terms of Guru Sujata, it will amount to gilding the lily, if I have to say any more than what we all know about her for all these years, with so many arrangements have been conducted. Her attention to detail and the uncompromising quality to be ensured before they come on the stage that we have seen today. The student is expected to execute what the teacher imparts, and both are important part of it. And now I come to a point where I find it very difficult to balance my attention and interest to the wonderful orchestra there, and also extraordinary band by Chaitanya. Now, you know, I'm only sitting there as an audience, I had the problem. Now I know how much challenge Chinmayi faces in balancing her interest in the art, the gift of God, Bharatanatyam, and her academic pursuit. And to balance that is not that easy. So I find it myself so difficult to balance, simply sitting there. So I really appreciate the efforts of Chinmayi, and she is going to OSU, graduating in Bharatanatyam, and then pretty soon, 4 years will fly, she will graduate from OSU. She is academically brilliant, and now we have seen her on the stage also brilliant. And I don't have to add anything for orchestra, because that is most embellishing part of the program. They enhanced the dynamics of rhythm, music, and also the overall vibration we all felt. Thank you for bringing me here. One thing I have to, I'm remiss in my responsibility if I don't have to add that I know Ramaswamy Sharma, from the day one he came to Swavashi temple, and later on Talpana joined, and both of them are so dedicated and so committed to bring Chaitanya as much as they can impart and through Guru. And we saw that because Ramaswamy Sharma is, I feel, in my own personal opinion, most underrated and underestimated. But he's a scholar in Sanskrit and has been very well read. And we'll miss him in the Swavashi temple, but we are still having in the community. So I wish him all the best. Thank you. Thank you for this opportunity. Bye.
Very good. Okay, you have to cross. Be careful.
Now I would like to introduce the guest of honor, Nandini Mandal. Guru Nandini Mandal is a renowned dancer, teacher of Bharatanatyam, and she hails from Pittsburgh. She learned Bharatanatyam under the guidance of Guru Snigdha Pal, Kalamandalam Venkat, Preeta Venkat in India, and specializes in Abhinaya under the legendary Guru Sonal Mansingh. Nandini helped Nandinik Dance Troupe conceptualize and present the first Indian classical dance festival and exhibition, Vilaya, in Pittsburgh in the year 2018. Additionally, she has choreographed several dance productions and performed at various cultural festivals in India and at different locations in the United States. She is constantly expanding her creativity by collaborating with local and international artists and performing in schools, colleges, and at other public fora. She was the cultural ambassador of India with the World Affairs Council, the United Nations, Pittsburgh chapter in 2009 and 2012. Her philanthropic activities include fundraising through Dance for Cure events for the Leukemia Lymphoma Foundation and American Cancer Society. Her most rewarding event was to present a Bharatanatyam-based musical on the life of Christ before Mother Teresa in 1993. A leukemia survivor, Nandini is a dance activist and works as a freelance interpreter and translator. Please welcome Guru Nandini Mandal.
I had to say a few words because this is so mesmerizing. But before I start, my pranams to everyone present here. Sujata ji, Ramaji, I don't know if you remember me. You did the songs for my daughter's Arangetram in 2013. And namaste everybody. I just felt I was in an Indra Sabha after the long drive in the rain. I was afraid I would miss everything in the beginning, but we arrived right on time. It's with the Gandharvas and the Kinnara singing and this amazing dancer, very gifted dancer, and an Uttama Shishya of an Uttama Guru. What more can I say? The details that I was observing, the attention to the details the Guru has choreographed for you, and you executed everything with so much passion. And this doesn't happen just by learning. It also happens because you have given your heart and soul. Just like your teacher has found the Aadhar in you, you have filled it. You have given everything in it. And I'm so happy to, to see a young girl blossoming like this away from India with so much emotions, so much expressions. Because after all, we use our expressions to express our emotions. And she has been executing everything so perfectly. Especially in the Padavarnam section, two things I must mention that brought tears to my eyes. When Vasudeva was leaving and looked back once that's just, it tugged at something in the heart. And Ramaji, when you sang Kannal out loudly, that was amazing, amazing, brought tears to my eyes. And the Sudama section. Sudama section's choreography is just, I don't know, all of you know the story of Sudama. It just felt like I could see the characters unfold before my eyes, and it's just been an amazing experience so far. I've been can't help just telling my daughter how much I'm liking it. Just love it. Thank you so much. And thank you for having me here. I'm really honored. And also my pranams, if I should have given this before, to Balu Mama. Balu sir, my pranams, please.
Thank you, Balu Mama, Gomati Mami, and Guru Nandini Mandal for your words of appreciation and blessings for Chinmay. We are indeed very happy that you could be part of this important event for Chinmay. To conclude this evening's program, Chinmay will first perform a Tilana followed by Mangalam. Tilana is a very popular dance item in Bharatanatyam Arangetrams and is usually the concluding number. A series of synchronized movements woven with complex footwork, intricate rhythmic patterns in varying speeds, and elegant poses, choreographed to a melodious tune, constitute the structure of a Tilana. It brings a vibrant conclusion to the Bharatanatyam repertoire with scintillating pure dance movements. This evening's Tilana is a composition of Dr. Balamurali Krishna in Brindavani Ragam, set to Adi Talam. This will be followed by Harivarasanam, which is sung when the Sanctum Sanctorum of the Shabarimala Ayyappa temple closes for the night. This song is considered as the lullaby to Lord Ayyappa. The emotions of the Ayyappa devotees in Shabarimala are beyond explanation when they hear Harivarasanam rendered in the Sanctorum. The whole area is filled with Sharana Mantra, and every devotee feels the presence of Lord Ayyappa in their hearts. Starting with the chief priest or male Shanti, all the priests slowly exit the sanctorum after putting off the lamps and closing the doors. A few verses will be sung and danced as the Mangala Shloka, as our offering of surrender, seeking the grace of Lord Ayyappa. This song creates the same magical divine feeling wherever it is sung, bringing with it the feeling of being in the ambience of Shabarimala. The lyrics of this devotional song in Sanskrit, called Harihara Sutashtakam, was written by Kumbakudi Kulatur Iyer, and the tune was composed by the late music director Sri G. Devarajan. We conclude this evening's performance with a benediction seeking the blessings of God for peace and prosperity for all. Harivarasanam in Madhyamavati Ragam, set to Adi Talam. Ladies and gentlemen, Tilana in Brindavani, followed by Harivarasanam.
na
tajum ta tajum ta tajum ta takata tikita tom ta di tom nam ta tajum ta tajum ta tajum ta takata tikita tom ta di tom ta nam ta tajum ta tajum ta tajum ta takata tikita tom ta di tom ta nam ta tajum ta ta tajum ta ta tajum ta takata tikita tom nu ta di tom ta nam ta tajum ta ta tajum ta ta tajum ta takata tikita tom ta tajum ta ta tajum ta ta tajum ta takata tikita tom ta tajum ta takata tikita tom ta tajum ta takata tikita tom ta tajum ta 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 tajum tajum dekam tajum tajum dekam tajum tajum tat tajum tajum dekam tajum tajum dekam tajum tajum tat tajum tajum dekam tajum tajum dekam tajum tajum tat
hi na 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 til na na til na 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 berhi hi na 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 til na na til na 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 berhi nadardi 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 na 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 til na na til na nadardi hi na 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 til na na til na na nadardi 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 na 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 til na na til na na nadardi 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 na 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 til na na til na nadardi 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 na 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 til na na til na nadardi 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 na 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 til na na til na nadardi 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 na 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 til na na til na nadardi 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 na 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 til na na til na nadardi 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 na 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 til na na til na nadardi 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 na 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 til na na til na nadardi 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 na 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 til na na til na nadardi 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 na 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 til na na til na nadardi 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 na 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 til na na til na nadardi 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 na 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 til na na til na nadardi 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 na 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 til na na til na nadardi 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 na 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 til na na til na nadardi 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 na 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 til na na til na nadardi 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 na 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 til na na til na nadardi 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 na 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 til na na til na nadardi 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 na 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 til na na til na nadardi 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 na 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 til na na til na nadardi 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 na 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 til na na til na nadardi nadardim 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 nana takit jam 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 tarita jam taritana taritana nadardim nadardim nana tadirana takit jam 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 tatajam tarita jam taritana taritana nadardim nadardim nana takit jam 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 tatajam tarita jam taritana taritana nadardim nadardim nana tadirana takit jam 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 tatajam tarita jam taritana taritana nadardim nadardim nana tadirana takit jam 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 tatajam tarita jam nam tarita nadardim nadardim nana tadirana takit jam 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 tatajam tarita jam taritana tarita nadardim nana nadardim 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 nana സുഖസുലൂർ ഉയലു കോരിനെ ധരിച്ചേ പ്രീതി സുഖസുലൂർ ഉയലു കോരിനെ ധരിച്ചേ പ്രീതി നീരക്ഷീര ന്യായമായി മരച്ചി സകല ചരാചരമെല്ലാം പുലകിംസി തീയനി ഹായനി പിഞ്ചു ചിരുരവളി മുരളി മാധുരി തീയനി ഹായനി പിഞ്ചു ചിരുരവളി മുരളി മാധുരി തീയനി സൊഗസുലൂർ ഒയലു കോരി ധരിച്ചേ നീരക്ഷീര ന്യായമായി മരച്ചി സകല ചരാചരമെല്ലാം പുലകിംസി തീയനി ഹായനി പിഞ്ചു ചിരുരവളി മുരളി മാധുരി takit jam 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 tatajam taritajam nam tarita nadardim nadardim nana tadirana takit jam 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 tatajam taritajam taritanam tarita nadardim nadardim nana tadirana takit jam 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 tatajam taritajam taritanam taritana nadardim nadardim nana tadirana takit jam 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 tatajam taritajam taritanam taritana nadardim nana nadardim 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 nadirdir 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 हरिवरासनं विश्वमोहनं हरिदधीश्वरम् आराध्य पादुकं हरिवरासनं विश्वमोहनं हरिदधीश्वरम् आराध्य पादुकं हरिविवर्धनं नित्यनर्तनं हरिहरात्मजं देवमाश्रये शरणमयप्पा स्वामी शरणमयप्पा शरणमयप्पा स्वामी शरणमयप्पा शरणकीर्तनं शक्तमानसं धरणलोलुपं नर्तनालसम् अरुणभासुरं भूतनायकं हरिहरात्मजं देवमाश्रये शरणमयप्पा स्वामी शरणमयप्पा शरणमयप्पा स्वामी शरणमयप्पा भवभयापहं पावनवहं भुवनमोहनं भूतिभूषणं धवलवाहनं दिव्यवारणं हरिहरात्मजं देवमाश्रये शरणमयप्पा स्वामी शरणमयप्पा शरणमयप्पा स्वामी शरणमयप्पा श्रुतजनप्रियं चिन्तितप्रदं श्रुतिविभूषणं साधुजीवनं श्रुतिमनोहरं गीतलालसं हरिहरात्मजं देवमाश्रये शरणमयप्पा स्वामी शरणमयप्पा 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 स्वस्ति प्रजाभ्य परिपालयन्ता न्यायेन मार्गेण महिषाः गोब्राह्मणेभ्यः समस्ता सुखिनो भवन्तु कायेन वाचा मनसेन्द्रियैर्वा बुद्ध्यात्मना वा प्रकृति स्वभावात् करोमि यद्य सकलं परस्मै श्रीमन्नारायणायेति समर्पयामि नारायणायेति समर्पयामि समर्पयामि समर्पयामि
I would like to thank my sister, brother-in-law, and Chinmayi for having me as the MC for this evening. You've all been a wonderful audience. Thank you so much. And I hope you've enjoyed this program. I request you to please stay for dinner that would be served immediately following the vote of thanks. As I take leave, I invite Chinmayi's parents to come on stage. I was supposed to have taken leave with that, but I was asked to put in a word for Shivani, Chinmayi's brother, Chaitanya Venkatesh. We call him Yaju. He wants to congratulate his sister and show his appreciation with a small gift.
Well, we have thanked everybody. We have received and given appreciation. But there is one person that absolutely deserves the most appreciation for today's show. And there's no points for guessing who that is. And that is Guru Sujata Srinivasan. Well, hailing from Chennai, Sujata has been a household name for many families. Because back in the 80s and 90s, if you grew up in the Chennai area, then during the music season, you had a list. So all the music lovers would go to Music Academy, and all the dance lovers would go to Narada Gana Sabha, because Narada Gana Sabha would end the day, every single day, with a dance performance. And those days, there were 4 superstars of dance. Malavika Sarukai, Alarmel Valli, Sujata Srinivasan, and Srinidhi Rangarajan. She was Rangarajan those days. So she was one of the 4 superstars of the Bharatanatyam in the Chennai area. And that is a big deal. And I see Balu Mama nodding because he knows. And that is how I knew Sujata for a very long time, with a lot of makeup and out there on the stage. And I had no personal connection with her until in the late 80s, one of my neighbors, actually a new neighbor, moved in. And she was like, okay, let's go to Sujata's dance. And we go to Narada Gana Sabha and she starts talking. I was her neighbor for over 30 years. And she was sitting there talking like how in Triplicane area she was very famous. If you're a very beautiful girl, then all the boys know you, but all the girls also know you. If you're a very good-looking boy, then only the girls know you, the boys don't care. And she was popular in both the genders. And my neighbor, Ravi knows, Geeta Sampath, she would say how Sujata and her mom would just come onto the street. They would miss the bus. The bus would have started from the bus stop, but the second the bus driver sees Sujata, he would just brake. We don't know why, but he would. And those were the kind of stories I heard before I came to the US. And in 2002, I land here in the US, and lo and behold, the next day at the temple, I see Sujata. I'm like, are you Sujata Srinivasan? And she's like, yes. Oh, my, okay. So here I get to meet somebody whom I have seen from like a 20-foot distance all the time growing up in Chennai. And Sujata and I, like the families, we have been friends even before Chinmayi was born. Chinmayi was not even born. She was born in 2004. 2002 was when we actually bonded and we became family friends. And since then, the bond has continued, and now it has grown stronger because of the Bharatanatyam connection. So, ladies and gentlemen, let us welcome the most important person of the evening, other than, of course, Chinmayi, Sujata Srinivasan.
Namaskaram again to all of you. I hope you enjoyed the Margam. On the occasion of the Arangetram, one realizes and reconciles with reality. It is a journey that builds up with time. The learning process fluctuates between good and bad days until a student's conviction peaks to an enduring commitment. At its core, learning Bharatanatyam is anything but glittery costumes and pretty poses. The journey is fraught with lessons in hard work, discipline, time management, and perseverance. Physical pain and failure, mental struggle and coping, the fundamentals of any worthwhile pursuit in life. Once you've gone through the journey and triumphed, you recognize the power of your mind to overcome any challenge and attain your goals. This is the true lesson of the Arangetram milestone and what you saw in Chinmayi's performance today. I remember being present at Chinmayi's cradle ceremony, and here she is today, all grown up and blossomed into a beautiful dancer. Chinmayi showed a budding interest in Bharatanatyam even as a little girl. As a quick learner and a swift dancer, she has a knack to connect with audiences through her emotive capabilities. We witnessed her in her zone and enjoying herself on stage. And that is a beautiful state of flow. It demonstrates an integration of the various components of movement, music, emotion, and nritta that comprise the art form. These elements allow us to grow as artists, personalities, and human beings, and I hope with time they bring Chinmayi continued happiness and meaning as she pursues the art form into her college years and beyond. I hope and wish she continues to make great strides in this journey, take it to a higher level of performance, and reap the benefits of all the training. An Arangetram is a substantive undertaking. Firstly, it is a family effort, and I appreciate Maha and Sharmaji for their constant support and interest in seeing Chinmayi learn and perform her Arangetram. I would now like to give Chinmayi her plaque, awarded to Chinmayi Ramaswamy in recognition and appreciation of the intensive training and pursuit for excellence towards her Bharatanatyam Arangetram on July 17, 2022 by Sujata Srinivasan, Artistic Director, Sri Kala Mandir. Sharmaji has been my guide on scholarly matters since 2001 for various dance productions. Whether it be through mere conversation or formal lecture, he has enhanced my learning and vision of scriptures, concepts, perspectives on literature, and more. Even for small questions, he has offered an ocean of knowledge spanning across layers of wisdom. As a guru, my husband and I are fortunate to receive his guidance. As for Maha, I think given a chance she would have danced today. It has been her dream to see this happen, and her natural artistry and intuition for the arts is apparent in Chinmayi's nurturing. Whether in rehearsals or today, I am delighted to see the proud look of a mother watching Chinmayi blossom. Secondly, today, I thank the musicians for their expertise and lovely music. Rama, Janardhan, Sridharji, and Manju. You leave us with beautiful memories and experiences, and I truly appreciate your contribution, especially all the meticulous nuances that they did to enhance each and every song and to make it truly come alive. Thank you. It takes a community of friends and relatives to stage an event like this, and I would like to offer my sincere gratitude and appreciation to my Sri Kala Mandir family, who have so lovingly and freely given their time and effort for each Arangetram. Thank you so much. To our acharyas in the community, I thank you for your interest to encourage every aspiring student to grow on their journeys. I know many of you are sitting there, but the light is blinding, and I don't want to miss anybody, but I really thank you for making your evening here and sharing in the experience. As the old adage goes, it takes a village, and I thank all the Rasikas here for making it special every time with your presence. Our Shiva Vishnu temple has helped us with a space to host all our rehearsals for the past month, and we are deeply grateful for that. Balumama and Nandini Mandal, you have been gracious to be part of Chinmay's Arangetram, and I will cherish your kind words. COVID taught us what was important and what we missed in each of our lives. Being together, growing together, and celebrating together is so vital, and we all need more of it. Thank you again, and I'm so happy to share the debuts of all my students with all of you. Thank you.
Namaste and good evening, everyone. First and foremost, words cannot describe how thankful I am for each and every one of you for being here today. This moment, this day, this time, it all still feels surreal, and it is as though the past 12 years have flown by in a matter of seconds. But I know this is just the beginning. I have so much to discover, experience, and understand when it comes to the art of Bharatanatyam, and I cannot wait to continue to learn under the guidance of my guru, Sujata Aunty. I already have a full set list of songs to ask her after this. But in all seriousness, Bharatanatyam holds a sense of consistency and stability in a sea of change. No matter how old I get, where I go, what happens to the world around us, I feel as though dance will never disappear, and I hope this feeling never changes. I still remember the first time I performed in front of an audience on stage. It was in India, and we were performing for a TV serial I was in. The song we performed was Tirada Vilayat Pillai, a song on Krishna as a child, and I was one of the gopis that would get teased by him. And just last year, I got to perform that song on stage once again as the same gopi that played around with little Krishna. Although many things have changed since then, one thing's like my age, the location, the choreography, one thing's for sure. Krishna is still the same child that plays pranks and teases the gopikas. The song's portrayal of young Krishna will forever live with us, and as dancers, we will continue to bring these stories to life forever. My genuine love for the dance blossomed at a my genuine love for this dance form blossomed at a very young age, and it still lives with me today, and I'm glad I've never lost that, and I never will lose that. My mom and her endless support in my dance journey is what truly brought this Arangetram to life. And of course, her endless, when are you practicing, and how long did you practice? And my mom and my dad always put up with my mini concerts in the car to and from class, but the endless knowledge he provides truly elevates my own understanding of the dance I perform. If I haven't shown my gratitude to you two, I am deeply, deeply sorry, as you are the dearest people to me, and I could never ask for parents as wonderful as you both. Thank you so much to the orchestra members for today, Rama Aunty, Janardana Mama, Sridhar Mama, and Manju Anna. This Arangetram wouldn't have been the same without today's music. Thank you to Balu Mama, Gomati Mami, and Nandini Aunty for your grace and blessings for this occasion. Your kind words have truly elevated my dance. Lastly, my greatest thanks goes to Sujata Aunty for putting up with me all this time and never giving up on me no matter how much I wanted to give up on myself. I hope you will continue teaching me and helping me grow as a dancer and as a person for years to come. I have said thank you maybe 100 times already, but let me just say it one more time. Thank you all for being here, and I hope you all have a great rest of your night. Thank you.
On behalf of our family, Guru Srimati Sujata Srinivasan and Sri Kala Mandir, I would like to thank first and foremost, the audience. There will be no program without the audience. So thank you so much for choosing to spend this wonderful Sunday afternoon with us despite parking issues. Thank you so much. We would like to thank Guru Sujata Srinivasan, our chief guest, Balu Mama, and our guest of honor, Guru Nandini Mandal, Chinmayi's teachers. We would also like to recognize other gurus and teachers in the house. So with your blessings, this program actually happened. So we are very honored by your presence. And we would like to thank the musicians, Pustakam Ramagaru and other musicians, not only for, enhancing the program, but also for really bonding with us. Now, we are so sad that they're going to leave Cleveland tomorrow. We don't want them to. So thank you so much. We would like to thank Strongsville High School, Ray Chipkas and Audrey for providing excellent support on audio, lighting, and stage. I'd like to thank Ravi Koti for photography, video. And if I start naming people, friends who actually helped during this event, then you guys will not have dinner. We will be here forever. So I'm just going to sort of like bunch them and thank them. First and foremost, I would like to thank my parents who have flown all the way from India just to be here for their granddaughter's Arangetram. So thank you so much for being here. And my family, they have come from all over the U.S. So thank you so much. Because of you, we were sane for a week. So thank you. I'm going, just as I said, I'm going to bunch everybody. So the breakfast team, the lunch team, the dinner team, and our really graceful host, the Mehta family and Tiwari family, and the decoration team, the dance family, the food team, the dance family, the progressive family, the Vedic Satsang family, and there are so many families. With this, as I said, this time will not be enough if I start naming every one of you. You know who you are and you know what you did. And as Sujata said, it did take a village. It literally took a village to make this event happen. And words would fail me if I try thanking you. But this thanks come from the bottom of our hearts. We are really, really grateful that this event actually happened because of you. Thank you so much. So before we end, we would like to invite all of you to join us in the cafeteria for dinner. If you need to go, of course, we have the to-go boxes, but we'll be very honored if you are able to join us for dinner. So thank you so much. Namaste.